Jai Hind children. This is the second part of your chapter Merchant of Venice, drama by William Shakespeare. In the first part, we had read the three conditions, the three oaths taken by the prince, those prince who are coming to marry Portia. They have to observe those three conditions and means they are bound by those three conditions. So we had read in the first one part what were those three conditions. We had also read about Prince of Aragon. Prince of Aragon, he has arrived, has taken the three oath. Now he is about to choose the casket. Let's see what happened. Open the page, children. This we had done earlier. Yes, up to here. We had done up to here. To my heart's hope, gold, silver and baselet. So here, Prince is just willing to marry Portia and has, first of all, he is seeing the lead casket. What is written on the lead casket? Who chooses me must give and hazard all he hath. Whosoever will choose me, he has to sacrifice everything and take risk for everything, whatever he has. After seeing this, Prince of Aragon, what is his attitude? Now see how he is responding. He is saying, you shall look fairer ere I give or hazard. Prince is just saying that, oh, see your face. We just say no in this way whenever we don't like anything or we just insult to anyone. What does we say? Go and see your face in the mirror. In the same way, Prince of Aragon is saying, you shall look fairer before I give or before I take risks for anything. See yourself. He is talking to himself. Prince of Aragon is talking to himself and is just seeing the lead casket just like as it is not, because lead is not very beautiful, no. Gold color is beautiful, silver color is beautiful, but lead, that is not so attractive. That's why Prince of Aragon is saying that before I give or before I take risks for you, no, you have to look good. First of all, you have to look fairer, means that is somewhat dull, no, black color, and that's why he is speaking in this way. It means that Prince of Aragon did not like the lead casket. Now, after rejecting the lead casket, why he has rejected the lead casket, you have understood. He had rejected by saying that because you are not attractive, your color is not good, you have to look fairer before I take risks for you, before I give or choose anything. So he has rejected. He didn't like the lead casket. Now he is seeing the golden casket. Now he is saying, what says the golden chest? Let me see. Now he is saying golden chest means that golden casket. He is now reading the inscription which is written on the golden casket. What is written on the golden casket? Who chooseth me shall gain what many men desire. It is written where? It is written on the golden casket. Okay. So he is reading this inscription he is reading. Who chooseth me shall gain what many men desire, means whosoever will choose me, he will gain what many men desire. This was written on the golden casket. Now Prince of Aragon is talking to himself because no one is there. No, he has to choose out of those three caskets only one casket just to marry Portia. And which one was the correct casket? The correct casket was that one in which Portia's portrait was there. That was the correct casket. But no one knows that in which casket the Portia's portrait is there, because all the caskets are closed. First of all, the person has to choose the casket. After that, he has to open the casket. After that, if the Portia's portrait is there inside the casket, then only that person can marry to Portia. So first of all, he is selecting. Let casket he has rejected. Now he is saying what is written on the golden chest. On the golden casket it is written there that whosoever will choose me will gain what many men desire. So he is talking to himself and is saying what many men desire, that many may be meant by the full multitude that choose by show. See children, in this line, Prince of Arrogance, arrogance is visible. Arrogance, you understand? That haughty nature, that arrogant nature. No, the person who does not give importance in front of themselves to any other person. So that is the nature of Prince of Arrogance. See the way he is saying, what many men desire, that many may be meant by the full multitude. Full multitude means the people, those who are foolish. Many men means here many men was written there, no? So according to him, the meaning of many men means many fools that choose by show. Those foolish people, those foolish person, those who select, those who choose the thing only by outward appearance. Suppose, I'm just telling in your language, suppose there is something which is very much famous. No, suppose you take the example of a t-shirt. Okay, any t-shirt which is very much famous and you just see that everyone is purchasing that t-shirt. So you are also purchasing the same t-shirt. Why? Because you are just selecting the thing only by the outward appearance. So according to Prince of Arrogance, I am not in those people rank. I am not in the category of the foolish people. Those foolish people who choose the things only by the outward appearance. The people, those who do not learn more than the fond eye doth teach. Not learning more than the fond eye means the foolish people, they don't try to know more about that particular thing, but they select that thing without learning more than the than our eyes, only that fond eye that teach. It means that whatever we are seeing from our eye, accordingly we make our opinion and we select that thing. So I am not foolish, I am not of that category, because here it was written there what many men desire. So many men, according to Prince of Arrogance, here many men means many foolish people. The foolish people, those who choose the thing only by the outward appearance, without thinking, without knowing, without just pondering that what the thing is about. And I have given you the example of the t-shirt, no? And in this way I think you can understand in this way more. Suppose in any t-shirt, being human is written there. No, Salman Khan's t-shirt, being human. So you will also purchase that t-shirt that everyone is wearing and it is in the fashion. So I will also wear that Salman Khan's being human t-shirt. Why have you chosen? Because you are selecting the thing by the outward appearance. You have not thought, you have not learned that how that t-shirt will, how will I look after wearing that t-shirt, what will my appearance, these all things I have not thought of. So it means that I am foolish. I am selecting the thing only and only by the outward appearance. So that only here Prince of Arrogance wanted to say. This was written on the golden casket, and Prince of Arrogance is saying that who, I am not foolish, Okay, who chooseth me shall gain what many men desire. So many men means, according to him, many foolish people, many foolish person. Those who choose the things only by the outward appearance without learning more than the fond eye. Here, fond eye means without thinking more about that thing, which prize not to the interior but like the martlet builds in the wither on the outward wall. Which prize means here, let's see, which looks not to the interior, means, as I have already told you, that without thinking deeply about that thing, we just choose the thing only by the outward appearance. The same thing is written here. Without prize means which looks not to the interior. The person, those who do not look the interior thing, without looking the quality of that thing, without looking the without thinking that how that particular thing will, whether it will suit me or not, without thinking all these things, without not to the interior means without going inside, no, without thinking more about that particular thing, we just choose by the outward appearance. And here an example of the bird is also given here. But like the martlet, that is a bird. Okay, bird builds in the wither on the outward wall. The bird, just like the martlet bird, who builds its nest on the outward wall, because whenever the birds they build the nest, how they build the nest, they just build the nest by thinking that my egg may be safe and nobody can come, nobody can reach up to my nest or my young ones. So they build the nest in a safer place. But just like martlet, without thinking any other thing, martlet builds its nest on the outward wall, because outward wall means whenever in any house, the outward wall, anyone is building, any particular bird is building the nest, so there is risk. Any storm may be there, any animal easily they can reach up to there, no, the approach of the any particular weather, suppose it is a storm, or it is sunny weather, so there will be more risk. So just like the martlet who builds in the weather means just exposed to the weather, the martlet builds its nets on the outward wall, even in the force and road of casualty, means the build of the nest should be in a safer place, but martlet builds its nest on the path of danger. Without thinking anything, it builds its nest on the outward wall. So, according to Prince of Aragon, the people, those who choose only by the outward show, they are just like the martlet. Without thinking any other thing, they just go with the uh, outward appearance. So I am not such a foolish. Okay, he is saying. Now see, he will say this also. I will not choose what many men desire, because I will not jump with common spirits. Means I am not going to choose what many men desire, because I am somewhat different. I am not like those foolish people. I will just choose, I will do something different. I will not jump with common spirits. I will not go with those common foolish people and rank me with the barbarous multitudes. And I will not be in that category with those foolish people category. I just don't want to rank myself in those foolish people category, and that's why he rejected the golden casket also. This is the important question, that why he has rejected the golden casket. What was written on the golden casket? Who chooseth me shall gain what many men desire. So, according to Prince of Arrogant, many men means many foolish, and he thinks that the people, those who choose only by outward appearance, are foolish, and I am not such a foolish person. I am not going to choose what many men desire, because I will not jump with common people, with common spirits. Now, third one, last one casket. He has rejected lead also, he has rejected golden casket also. Now he is saying, why then to thee, thou silver treasure house, tell me once more what title thou dost bear? Now he is seeing the silver casket and is saying, why then to thee, thou silver treasure house? Silver treasure house means maybe in this silver casket, possibly Portia's picture may be there, Portia's portrait I may get. So he is saying, silver treasure house, tell me what is written, what is inscribed on your casket. Tell me once more what title thou means you, dust means does, bear means what is written, what is inscribed on the silver casket. Let me see. So this was written on the silver casket. Who chooseth me shall get as much as he deserves. It was written on the third one, the last one casket, the silver casket. What was inscribed on the silver casket? Who chooseth me, the person who is choosing me, will get as much as he deserves. So he will be getting whatever the person deserves. So whosoever will choose me will get according to his capability. Now, what is the reaction of Prince of Arrogant? He is saying, and well said too. For who shall go about to cozen fortune and be honorable without the stamp of merit? Let none presume to wear an undeserved dignity. So it means that, well said too. What does it mean? It means that he liked that silver casket. Whatever was inscribed on the silver casket, he liked the inscription, because he is saying, and well said too, means of course very good lines are written here. He liked these lines which was written on the silver casket, that the person whosoever will choose me will get the things according to his capability. Whatever he deserves, he will get. So he is saying, very well said, because those who cozen fortune means the person, those who just those who do not are we can say that the person, those who are not capable, okay, then also if they are getting any place, if they are getting any position, any chair, they are getting any rank, so that is very unfair. The people, those who deserve the rank, those who deserve the chair, the office, they should only get that particular rank, that particular place. Otherwise, the people, those who cozen fortune means those who cheat fortune. Okay, suppose the people is selected a king, but by cheating he has been selected a king, so he is cheating his fortune, he is not capable of being king. So he, Prince of Arrogant, is saying those who cozen fortune means those who cheat their fortune and become an honorable person without any capability, they are not good person. Let none presume to wear an undeserved dignity. According to Prince of Arrogant, no one should show himself um, a capable person if he does not deserve that. Of that state's degrees and offices were not derived corruptly, and that clear honor were purchased by the merit of the wearer. If you don't deserve that state, that particular degree, no, that particular office, rank, chair, position, okay, so you should not go, you should not achieve by the corruption, by doing the corruption, you should purchase, you should just achieve that particular place only on your only on the basis of your merit. How many then should cover? Then should cover that stand bear. How many be commanded? That command means the people, those who wear the cap, it means they are on any rank. Okay. And those who do not wear the cap, in the olden times everyone cannot wear the cap, because the servants, they were not supposed to wear the cap because they were inferior to their masters. So if their master is in front of them, so they cannot wear the cap. The person who is wearing the cap, it means they are in some position. Okay, so he is saying how many then should cover their stand bear? Means if the people are selected according to their talent, according to their merit, so there will be less people, those who are wearing their cap. Many of them will be standing without cap, because many of the people, they just uh, capture the thing by the corruption. So how many will cover that stand bear? How many be commanded that command? And how many people will be there? Those who are giving the command, they are not worth giving the command. They are just worth of receiving the command. It means that if you are on any position, you should be worth, you should have such talent, okay, of that position. So many of them, those who are on the chair and are giving the command, they are worthless fellow, because they have received that chair by the corruption. How much low peasantry would then be gleaned from the true seed of honor, and how much honor picked from the chaff and ruin of the times. So there will be less people, those who will wear the cap. There will be less people, those who will be giving the command, because they are not of that capability. And how much low peasantry would then be gleaned? Here peasantry means farmers. What is the work of farmer? They just take out the grain, no, from the chaff after cleaning it. So after from the true seed of honor. True seed of honor means they will be just picking. Okay, they separate the corn from the husk. Okay, so true seed of honor means the noble parents who picked from the chaff and ruin of the times. Picked from the chaff and ruin of the times, it means that the people, those who are just those who have been selected by their corruption, so they will be just out, just like chaff. To be new varnished, well, but to my choice. To be new varnished. Here Prince of Aragon is saying that just like the farmer separates the grain from the chaff. Okay, in the same way, if merits were used as the basis, many noble persons, they will be there who do not deserve the chair. If there will be selection on the basis of the merit, so many people will come out, those who are not talented but are on the chair. That's why he liked this silver casket, because according to him, what was written on the silver casket, who chooseth me shall get as much as he deserves. So whosoever will choose me will get according to his talent. Now, what he did? But to my choice. It means that he has selected that silver casket. Okay. And now he is just saying, after selecting the silver casket, he is reading, who chooseth me shall get as much as he deserves. I will assume desert. I will assume desert means here, desert means, let's see the meaning, claim my award. Okay. I will claim my award. It means that I will assume desert means I will just open the silver casket and will receive my award. What was the award? The award was that Portia's portrait. He thinks that inside this silver casket there should be Portia's portrait because I deserve Portia. And that's why, according to my talent, according to my intelligence, Portia should be married with me only. And he is asking for the key. Give me a key for this. And instantly unlock my fortunes here. He opens the silver casket. So ultimately, which casket he had chosen? Prince of Aragon had chosen silver casket because he thinks that I deserve Portia. What was written on the silver casket? Whosoever will choose me will get according to his capability, whatever he deserves. And he thinks that he deserves Portia, and that's why he selected silver casket. He unlocks the silver casket, he opens. Now, what is the reaction of the Portia? Portia is also standing there. No? So, what is the reaction of the Portia? She is saying, too long a pause for that which you find there. Now, Portia is also assuming and is saying, it's very long, what he is doing there, he is taking too much time to select, and after opening it, then also he is taking so much time. It means Portia is assuming that, okay, whatever you find there, it means that you did not select the correct casket. Okay, she is assuming because it is too long a pause. Suppose I am winner. No, I have chosen the correct casket. So I will not stay there any longer. I will immediately start jumping and becoming happy. But it is a too long a pause. He has stopped there for a long time. So she is assuming that, okay, it means that he was also not able to select the correct casket. Aragon. Now the Aragon, after opening that silver casket, what he got? What is here? The portrait of a blinking idiot. What he got there? He got the portrait of a blinking idiot in place of the Portia's portrait in the silver casket. What was there? A foolish picture, a foolish head was there, and that was blinking idiot. The eyes were just glimmering, presenting me a schedule. I will read it. And there was a scroll, no, in the hands of that idiot picture. What was written there? How much unlike art thou to Portia, how much unlike my hopes and my deservings. Now, Prince of Aragon is saying, oh my God, what have I chosen? This silver casket it does not contain Portia's picture. It is not correct casket. And in place of Portia's picture, what is there? There is the portrait of an idiot, foolish person. And it is also presenting me a schedule. It is also presenting me a scroll, a paper. How much unlike art? Means you do not look just like Portia, and you do not match with my hopes also, my deservings also. Whatever I deserve, you are just opposite to that. Who chooseth me shall have as much as he deserves. And whatever was there in the hands of that blinking idiot, it was written there that whosoever has chosen me will have as much as he deserves. It means that he has not chosen the correct casket. Did I deserve no more than a fool's head? Is that my prize? Are my deserts no better? So after reading that inscription, Prince of Aragon is getting annoyed because he was thinking himself to be a very intelligent person and was talking intelligently. Of course, he was talking intelligently. Whatever he was saying was not incorrect, but there was arrogant, and that's why out of his arrogance he has chosen the wrong casket and has chosen the silver casket. It was written there that who chooseth me shall have as much as he deserves. So he is saying that, do I deserve no more than a fool's head? Is that my prize? Are my deserts no better? Means whatever I just deserve, whatever talent I have, This much talent only I have. I don't deserve no more than this. So he is getting sad. Now Portia's dialogue has come. Children, now this I will continue in my third part. As I have told you that it is a lengthy drama, children. Lengthy drama means only one act second, and second part I am teaching you. But then also it is taking too much time. If I will start telling you in speed, you won't be able to understand. It is a tough one and is written in archaic language. You need to understand it very well, and that's why I am telling you each and every word. Okay, I have told you up to here that Prince of Aragon has chosen the silver casket, and silver casket contains picture of a blinking idiot, and that was the incorrect casket because it was just a lottery system. No, it was just like a gambling. Those who will choose the correct casket will be able to marry Portia. But Prince of Aragon has read the inscription on the lead casket, on the golden casket, then on the silver casket. And he selected the silver casket, which was incorrect. It means he won't be able to marry Portia. But what is the reaction of Portia now? We will see in our next class. Okay, children, till then, go through whatever I have given you, go through all the word meanings, try to learn, try to read again and again the word meaning, and try to understand this chapter, this part, second part. We'll meet in our third and last part. Goodbye, children.